Hi guys, welcome back to the kitchen. It's about 2 o'clock, it's Tuesday, and I'm just about to get dinner ready. Tonight, I thought I'd share with you once again, we are going to rock our meal with a tuna casserole. Again, a really simple prep, very easy for you to do. We're going to throw all the ingredients into the pot and into the oven, and you'll be able to walk away for about 25 minutes and come back and have your meal ready to go. Super easy, super simple. Mealtime does not have to be difficult. It does not have to be stressful, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to start out by prepping our sun-dried tomatoes and our tuna. So we're going to get our tuna set up here. We're going to set it aside. Get rid of the can lid. So if you're using our new our can opener here, it opens cans a little differently, and you can't just push the can inside your tuna, which you don't want to do anyway because you don't know what's been on top of that can. We've got this nifty little drainer here that goes on all kinds of cans, and that's all we're going to do to our tuna right there, is we're going to drain all of the liquid out of it. Done. Then we're going to dump the tuna into our bowl here, ready to go. Now, I happen to buy solid tuna. If you buy chunky tuna, it's probably ready to go a little bit. I'm just going to mush this up a little bit with our mix and chop. It just breaks things apart really, really easy. Many of you have seen this tool before. It's really designated. It was designed for ground beef. When you're cooking ground beef on your stovetop, it breaks up the ground beef super awesome. It does lots of great other things too. Tuna, I find it's really, really helpful for canned tomatoes when you want to break those up and dice them on your own. These are our sun-dried tomatoes. It's about half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes. I have drained them and I have patted them dry inside a paper towel. So all we're going to do here is continue to slice those up, make them small and manageable. Again, it depends on your household. Mine is smaller the better always. If they can't pick it up with a fork or any sort of utensil, it has more of a chance to go down the throat. These guys will still pick out some of the sun-dried tomatoes, but they will get some in. They'll get more sun-dried tomatoes in this meal than they would have if I didn't put it in. So it's not a waste to put it in, even if you think your kids might not like it. They say it takes 3 times for your kids to actually develop a new taste, develop a liking for a new flavor or a new taste. So don't hesitate to keep putting this kind of stuff in there. I'm going to get the rock crock going here. Maybe. Yes, there we go. We're going to let that heat up. I've got 4 cups of chicken broth here ready to go because we're going to put the pasta inside the rock crock as we go. I'm going to get rid of the tuna. What we're going to do here is we're going to add 3 garlic cloves. I think this is 3, or this is a really big 2. There we go. I'm just going to add it to my pile of onions here because they're all going to go in at the same time. Once again, you've seen me use this tool many, many times. It's a fantastic tool, and it is used daily. Garlic has lots of really good benefits, health-wise and flavor-wise. I'd like to dictate to you all the health-wise reasons, but I really just like the flavor, so I get both benefits, and I'm not even sure all of the benefits. So there's garlic number 3. Into our pile of onions here. There we go. Oh, it's a stubborn little guy. There we go. Out you go. Other things we've got prepped up here is we've got about, let's say, just under half a cup or just over a quarter of a cup of Parmesan cheese. And we've got just under a quarter cup of fresh parsley. However, we only had dried parsley, and the rule of thumb is you use about 1/3 of the dried ingredients that are called for fresh in a recipe. The dried ingredients pack much more of a flavor punch, so you only want to use 1/3. So that's what we're going to use today. We're going to add our oil to the rock crock here, a healthy dose of oil, and then we're going to get our onions and garlic going. This is going to move pretty fast from here on out. Again, it's a pretty simple recipe that packs quite a flavor punch, and it's generally well liked by all flavors, by all kids, adults, people in general, I guess. I'm using my words today. All right, all we're gonna do is we're gonna saute these up a little bit. I'm risking using the stove once again. I don't know if anybody caught the video from yesterday where our friendly fire alarm decided that it wanted to be on camera as well. That was ever so pleasant. But those of you that stuck with me, I appreciate it. And those of you that did actually make the recipe know that you probably still had salad for lunch today and can add salad to the side of this recipe tonight because we made such a big pot of it. It's pretty fantastic. I'm going to throw in some salt and pepper here. You have to be very careful not to walk away from this at this point because garlic burns quite easily. So we don't want that to burn at all. We just want to brown it slightly. And as soon as it starts to brown, which it is starting to do right now, we're going to cool off the whole thing and we're going to add our sun-dried tomatoes and our tuna in here. So we're going to bring the temperature of the whole thing down a touch. We're going to give this 2 to 3 minutes to just kind of heat up and enjoy itself. Remind me next time to use a plastic spatula that's not as noisy as the wooden ones. Just give that a quick stir. I hope you guys are enjoying all these recipes because they are quite fun to do, and it's all about making life in your kitchen easier. I have seen lots of comments come back to me about things you've made, and I love reading that, so please continue to do that. If you've got any special requests or questions or concerns, don't hesitate to comment there either. I would love to try to answer some questions and figure out some things along the way as well. We can all learn together on this. It's not just one or the other. So we've let the tuna and the sun-dried tomatoes heat up here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the pasta, the 4 cups of chicken broth, which you've seen us do already in another pasta recipe. Once again, it's very good to keep the pasta submerged. We're going to add a few more things first. We're going to do half of the Parmesan. Again, we're using our perfect measurements here. Quick meals call for quick decisions. Half of the parsley. So what you're going to do with your leftover Parmesan and your leftover parsley is when you put the casserole in plates, or in bowls, I guess, sorry, on plates in bowls. Pasta is a must in bowls in our house because somehow it finds its way to the floor all the time. You're going to just top it with a little bit left of the Parmesan cheese and the parsley just for decoration. So we've got that all set and it's ready to go. We're going to let that heat up, and then what I'm going to do is exactly what I did with the other pasta. Once this boils, I'm going to throw it into the oven for 25 minutes and it should come out done and ready to go. Again, you can vary these recipes with what works in your house. If you don't like tuna and you like something else, throw that in there. Chicken, whatever you've got left in your fridge, all of these things can be varied that way. They're all very versatile. It's meant to keep life simple and not meant to be stressful at all. The other thing you can do is, I do have a lemon here, as it did call for a lemon, is you can slice your lemons and then put those on the side of your bowl. Sometimes the kids like to have a little lemon flavor splashed across. This would be a finished product right on the side of your bowl when you're done. We are going to come back. I will take some pictures once it's completed. We'll post those below, so have a look. If I can squeeze a video in there as I'm plating it for the kids, I'll do that as well. So I hope this helped your day, and we'll see you again another day. Bye.